Hello and welcome to part 12 of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. In the last part we started going through this route, we defeated some trainers, we got Rock Smash, we got a bike, we did an interview. I mean, I'm just listing everything that happened before. Go watch the last part if you want to know what happened. So yeah, the rest of this part, or we're going to start this part by doing some more trainer battles. We actually still have quite a few trainer battles to do in this route. Although I think this specific route we're actually pretty much done, really, so that's pretty cool. So we killed Camper Larry, that will shut him up, with his little gay uniform. Right, then of course she wants to fight as well. These goddamn campers, they're everywhere, aren't they? I don't know why there's such a camper brand of trainer. It's one thing I love about Pokemon games, like the 90s lingo and what they think groups of what they think the main groups of people are. Apparently, according to Game Freak, most children are either youngsters with backwards hats and go around in shorts, or they're campers, which means they have weird little uniforms and they're always about safety. And I think that, you know, that does sum up most children, of course. No, that's good. So we have a Lombre here. Already fought Lombre, so yeah. There really is not that much going on at the moment, you know. I mean, I think in Pokemon Pearl I complained about the amount of trainers, like the amount of trainers you had to fight in all the routes and things like that, and how not much was happening. And I believe the pacing in this game is better, but there definitely is a large amount of trainers to fight. And in case you're wondering what I'm doing there's a trainer there, the pink hat guy. You can fight him, and I was trying to do, you know, the thing where the trainers, they're trying to catch you out. So I was going left to right to see if it'll go left to right as well, but this guy was having none of it. He was like, screw that, I'm not following that one kid. I don't care that much about fighting him. Because yeah, you always notice that in Pokemon games, they always go left, right, and they always follow you. So I was trying to get him to do it, but... And yeah, these two guys, it's already been mentioned about Team Magma, and they sound like assholes. But yeah, this is actually the first appearance of Team Magma, so you don't actually battle them, but you're trying to get up this mountain here, Mount Chimney. Great name, obviously. But yeah, they're in the way of the cable cart, so you can't just take the cable cart and do it easily. Of course you can't, you have to scale the mountain yourself, so kind of annoying. But if you do come back here once you've dealt with Team Magma, you can use the shortcut of just going up the cable car, so pretty cool. Pretty cool. And we grew to level 23, which is very nice. And we defeated Hiker Bryce. That's not a name. Bryce is not a name. No one's called a naked Bryce. It's too close to Price. You'll be, my name's Price. My name's Bryce. Do you mean Price? It's Bryce, not Price. It's a ridiculous name. Let's see what this guy's called. Trent. There we go. It's a more normal name. I mean, it's not really a British name, but still. So we're still using Eric here. Eric is pretty much the same level as everyone else, so I don't actually have to keep Eric at the front all the time. It's just easier to have Eric out at first and then switching back. And up against this Geodude, Eric doesn't really have any good attacks apart from Mud Slap, which is super effective, but for some reason, well, I think it's because it's a special attack, and Eric is really good with physical moves, but special attacks Eric's no good, really. So Mud Slap really took too long to take out that Geodude, so I thought, screw it, I'm not going to spend ages fighting Geodudes, because I knew that's all he would have, so switched out for Kips and just used Water Gun all the time. Done. No. Now that Eric isn't really weak, I don't have to use him, so I was quite happy to switch out for Kips. And yeah, no, I didn't grab your Pokenav. That's a pretty smooth move though. You go up to someone, hey, I broke my leg, you wanna get my bandage? Oh no, you've grabbed my phone. I guess you can have my number, and I'm gonna take your number and we can hang out some other time. So here we are, Fiery Path. Here's Machop, which I don't think we've actually seen Machop in the wild yet. Well, I'm pretty sure we haven't, so I thought I might as well show this. And I saw it was going to be a Fiery Path and that we were going to encounter wild Pokemon, so I was like, forget this. I left, went to the Pokemon Center to heal, and then I went to the Pokemon Mart looking for some repels, because at the time I believed it was going to take forever and it's going to be this massive path, but as you can clearly see here, it was super short, so I really didn't need to leave and go back. I was actually looking for repels, yeah, and the mart it doesn't sell them, which is really weird. I know you can't buy repels early on, but I thought I would at least be able to get normal repels from the stores at this point, but apparently not, so I just had to think, screw it, I'll just do it normally. And luckily I was on my bike and I just rode through it really quickly and no Pokemon appeared, so I'm pretty sure the game's going to make me pay for that. You never get away with seeing no Pokemon, alright? The game remembers, the game knows. The game knows. Again, another double battle with two Pokemon we've already kind of seen quite a lot of, NUMEL and Rosalina. Or Rosina, or whatever. We've seen this Pokemon quite a lot, you know. But Eric didn't get paralysed, which is fantastic news. I always enjoy that. Eric not getting paralysed. At this point, it's kind of weird. I was thinking, Gummy. Yeah, Gummies. The whole point of me having a Dustox and having Gummy is showing people that bug Pokemon are good, or I like bug Pokemon, so I mean, I'm sure a lot of people believe me that bug Pokemon are good, but at this point Gummy's kind of being a bit underpowered, you know, with its attacks. I mean, it's still good, but its attacks aren't quite as good as they once were. It's not really a problem, I just thought I'd point out. And yeah, in case you're wondering, the reason I didn't go down there where all the sand was, because if you keep going down there, it will just say a sandstorm makes it impossible to go any further, or something like that. I'm sure at some point in the game we will come across something that will let us go across, but at this point you can't cross the desert, so here's a very strange battle, probably kind of weird, because I'm up against a Whalmer that by all means should just kick my ass because it's water type, but it doesn't, and it uses Splash all the time, which I don't get. Why does a Whalmer have Splash, and why does it even use it? I mean, it just shows how stupid the AI are. And another crazy thing about this battle that you've already seen, that it's a normal trainer, just a normal cool trainer, pretty cool guy, and he just uses a super potion. So I was like, it was really weird, this battle, I don't know, I was really thrown off by the fact that he healed and just used Splash all the time. So strange, you never really see trainers using super potions, or any sort of potion. I mean, it's a smart idea because I was kicking his ass, and that potion probably did help out, even though I still won, you know. I was always going to win, so good luck on him. And there's a guy standing by a tree, but I'm not going to go talk to him. Screw that guy. Let's see what she has to say. I will oh, berries! No, I don't want berries. You know my policy on berries, I don't like them, or I don't bother using them. The game still found a way to give me berries though. So Route 111 and Route 113, but let's go check out this house. Could have some cool stuff in. Most random houses do have cool stuff in. Old lady's restroom. Rest stop, huh? Yeah, this is the sign that this is a big route and you're not near the end yet. That you come across a house where an old woman takes care of you and heals you. For some reason she asked, do you really want to stay? She's probably quite lonely, really. That's probably why she invites kids in to stay in her bed. And yes, I had to phrase it in that creepy way. There was no other way of phrasing that. It had to be creepy. But with us all healed, I mean, I didn't really need to be healed because I went back and healed earlier, but yeah, so pretty cool. You can just heal there. We got a Wingo. It's pretty standard stuff. Eric level 23, just going to use Headbutt, take it down. Got lucky there, not being confused. And another Pokemon that we've already seen. Going to use Gust and kill it. Really not much to this route, really. I mean, like I was saying before with Pearl, it was pretty bad because there was nothing happening, but I don't know. I think it's a bit too early for a long route, you know. I don't really mind them later on. I mean, there was some in the second generation, or one I'm thinking of in particular, that was pretty good. I mean, I do like the long routes where you can there's a healing point and there's a lot of trainers to fight. But this early on, really, I mean, we only got 3 badges at this point, but oh well, it doesn't really matter too much. So here we are at brand new route, which is a bit different to other routes because it's right near a volcano. So we go into the grass and we find this one, a SPINDA. Don't really know too much about it. I know... no wait. Okay, yeah, I don't really know too much about it, apart from it looks a bit mental, so... yeah, in this whole area it looks like it's snowing. You think it's snowing, right? Is that snow you're thinking? It's bloody well snowing. Well, it's not snowing, so shut up. Yeah, this is actually volcano ash, and ash kind of lands all around, and... yeah, this guy actually has a new Pokemon as well. As soon as I start moaning about the routes being too long and the Pokemon being uninteresting, they have to throw in 2 new Pokemon we haven't seen before, right? You know, just to prove me wrong, and that this game is actually really, really good. Oh well. So you go through the grass. This is Game Boy Advance graphics up the arse for you right here. You can actually go through the grass and the ash will disappear. It's crazy. It's next gen. It's, you know, it's PS4 graphics, that is. No, it's pretty cool. I'm not really complaining. And there we go, straight back to the NUMEL again. Fighting a lady with a parasol. Goddamn metal claw. That's classic me. I try and take it out with a weaker attack and something always goes wrong. But the weird thing about this whole long route and fighting a lot of trainers is that they don't really go up in levels. So I would definitely recommend catching a Pokemon to train and level up, because this is a really good time to do it. Because as you can see, my Pokemon are like level 23, level 24, but we've been fighting level 6, like level 17, level 18, around there the whole time, and it hasn't gone up at all. So while my Pokemon were like weaker before, they're, you know, it's a bit weird that the levels just haven't gone up at all. It makes me think that the next gym leader is just going to be a piece of piss. That's all I'm thinking, you know. But it's good. You know, Eric is now at a decent level, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, we're going to kill these 2 Spindas. Nothing too hard. You know, we've just seen this new Pokemon. And yeah, just use his feint attack, which is pretty rubbish. Well, pretty rubbish against me, anyway. And yeah, that's it. And Gummy is at... you know how I was saying how Gummy needs some new moves? Yeah, it's going to learn Psybeam here, but we come to the end of the part, and so I've been on Storm 23, and next time we will stop going through routes and fighting trainers, hopefully. Goodbye.